Just Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. It's too sweet. Anyway, continuing on with my favorite players of all time from every team. And today we land on Nashville. Trust me, I'm almost done this series. After what I've got written, it should fly by like nothing. But either way, Nashville's kind of the interesting team to me. They're not really a team I've followed as much as I've followed other teams, but I've watched their progression. I've taken notes. They've had some pretty good talent come in and out of Nashville. So here's my favorite players of the Nashville Predators from their history of players that have played on that team. Let's talk about it. It's a brief little history. Nashville's been in the league since 1998. So I can effectively say I've watched them grow up. And while they haven't had a Stanley Cup to their name, they've been to the finals once when they lost to the Pittsburgh Penguins in 2017. I remember that series so well because I willingly lost money on that series as there was no way I was taking Pittsburgh to win. But anyway, they've had some pretty good players in their time, and here's my favorite of everybody that's come through Nashville. And I'm going in the same pattern I've gone in with every team. Goalie, 2 defensemen, 3 forwards. I don't care if they're left wing, right wing, or center. 3 forwards. Let's start in net. Because of course I'm going to take Pekka Rinne, the only player in Predators history to have his number retired. And you can follow that link if you want to watch. Like, this guy was the net in Nashville for 15 seasons. And the fact that he has a Vezina to his name, on top of a King Clancy, and just amazing numbers. It's not hard to see why, you know. I mean, I was thinking Volkun, but then it's like, no, Rinne was better. It's hard not to pick Shea Weber. I mean, 10 seasons, the captain for the majority of them. A Mark Messier Leadership Award, multiple NHL All-Star Team nominations, and a slap shot that literally goes through the net at over 100 literal miles per hour. Yeah, that alone is scary enough. And with a guy who has a slap shot that goes through the net, how do you not want him on your team, right? And it would be incomplete without Roman Josi. Norris Trophy aside, did you not see what he did last season? 4 points away from 100 points as a defenseman. You don't see that anymore out of defensemen. I mean, it's been building for a while, too. I mean, he's in his 30s, but you know, if last season was any indication, oh, he could be up for more 90, maybe even flirt with 100-point seasons. But it's fun watching him play. No, I'm not going to lie. I've always been a Paul Kariya fan. So seeing him in a Nashville jersey after the lockout was a neat little treat. And yeah, it was only 2 seasons out of Paul Kariya, but you at least got a 70-point man both seasons. One of them was an 80-point season. So it's not that he didn't produce. He was just banged up. But still, anytime Kariya took the ice, whether it was Anaheim, Colorado, Nashville, didn't matter. I enjoyed watching Kariya play. Philip Forsberg. Now, the best trade the Predators ever made was trading Martin Uriat to Washington for Philip Forsberg, because it's worked out beautifully for them. And it's worked out beautifully for Forsberg, too. And the fact that he's got a one pretty damn good Michigan-type goal makes it automatic, because Michigans are like one of my favorite things of NHL hockey. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people don't like it. I love Michigans. So that's an automatic. And I mean, that mustache, come on. And he's only 28. He's already leading. He's got the team lead in career goals at 28. This guy's the limit. And to round it all out, James Neal. He's the real deal, you know. I'd like to think their cup run in 2017 is incomplete without James Neal. And for him, it was a good thing getting selected by Vegas in the expansion draft, because he got to go to the cup the year after. But in the 3 seasons he was in Nashville, he might not have been the most celebrated point producer, but he got you your points regardless. And when he wanted to put on a highlight, he put on a highlight. Like, that's just it. He was good with his hands, too. But in a roundabout way, this is my favorite Nashville Predators of all time. It's Trev's Hockey Show. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't think I don't appreciate the gesture, especially if you made it to this point. And if you have, let me know you were here. Hit that like button. I'd love to know how many people are actually watching. If you want that red button that says subscribe all over it, we're so close to 250, I can almost taste it. Subscribe makes you feel good. You know you want to. Let's do it up. Socials, they're in the description down below. Let's move forward with favorite players from every team of all time. I've got 3 written that I'll probably end up doing before the end of the week, at least. But either way, in the meantime, in between time, be looking for more videos from the Trev. Later.